Hi everyone, my name's Josh, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about the Wagner PP90 skid electric airless unit. So today we're going to talk about this unit from Wagner called the PowerPainter 90, or PP90 for short. There's also a taller cart mounted version which comes on wheels, so we've made a video on that which there'll be a link to at the end of this video. The PP90 range are aimed at people looking to use it once or twice a week on small to medium jobs, so basically a semi-professional unit or high-end DIY tool. The PP90s are also priced competitively as well, alongside other units like the Graco GX21 and the GXFF, so I'll put a link to the GX video at the end of this one so you can compare the models. So when you buy one of these units from us, this is exactly what you'll receive, so let's unbox it and see how it comes. So here it is, and as you can see it's a nice, well made and incredibly compact unit. The PP90 is a step up from the HEA 350s I've shown you in a previous video, which again there's a link to in the description below. The skid model is also super portable and weighs in at around 10 kilos, so really easy to move around. So as you can see, the PP90 comes with everything you need to get spraying. So first up we've got the main pump unit itself, which consists of a 240 volt 800 watt motor compared to the 600 watt motor you get with the 350s. The PP90 is 240 volt only, so it's mainly aimed at domestic work and you aren't going to be able to use it on UK sites where 110 volt is required. You also get this nice twin stroke piston pump which pumps on both the up and the down stroke, so that's really going to help smooth out the flow of material into a nice consistent flow. The pump also has this nice little push button here, so that's going to be useful if you haven't quite cleaned the machine out as well as you should have done the last time you used it, and by pressing that it will unstick the ball and get you going again. On the outlet of the pump we also have this high pressure gauge. One point I would make about that is it's actually filled with a liquid called glycerin, so if you see some bubbles in there, don't worry, it's not the gauge is leaking, it's just a liquid in there that helps smooth out the movement of the needle so it's not jumping around all over the place. You've also got this pressure control dial on the side here, so you can increase or decrease the pressure that you're spraying at. And at the bottom of the pump we have our suction tube, so that's the large white tube here, and then we've got the return tube which is the smaller white one, and that's going to go straight into our bucket material or paint or whatever it is we're spraying and get drawn up into the pump. We've also got a nice large filter on the bottom here to stop anything from getting into the pump and causing any damage. Wagner have also brought out this nice 5 litre paint hopper which fits on both the skid mount unit and the cart unit, so I'll show you how we fit that now. So we've got a little plate that goes on first, and that's just there to kind of support the hopper from the underside. So that just secures on with 2 Allen bolts that the kit's supplied with and an Allen key that again comes with it into existing holes into the casting of the machine. So this is the same for the skid or the cart mount unit. You don't have to go crazy tight with that, it's just to support the weight. So it's going to fit on like that. Then we've got our tube here, that just screws onto the inlet of the pump. Nice and tight. Should put that on first. So this is another little leg that you get on the skid mount unit that just kind of helps take the weight as well. So we'll put that on there. We get a hopper. Screw it down. So that's also got a strainer in there as well. So where we're losing the filter on the end of our suction tube, there's now a filter in the hopper instead. So tighten that all the way down, and you'll see when it's down because it kind of bottoms out. So that's it. And then to tighten all this assembly up, we get this collar and wind that up, making sure that leg's nice and straight. So you can obviously angle it if you want it out the way, but going forward will give you the most support. Nip that down. You can see that's nice and solid there. Then we got our tube here. Like that, hooks over the side. Then our lid goes on like that. So really nice and easy to put on. Okay, so that's the hopper kit fitted. As you can see, really simple process. Only need the Allen key that the kit actually comes with. That's the only tool you need. Other than that, everything else is hand tight. You've got this little support leg that you use with the skid unit, but you don't actually use it with the cart mount. It's just held off this bracket here. But yeah, as you see, nice and simple to fit. Next up, we've got the hose. So that's a high pressure 15-meter hose, which allows you to position the machine centrally and work your way around it. The hose then connects onto the Vector Pro spray gun, which is a higher quality gun than you get with the 350s, and also comes with an integrated gun filter, which is going to help you stop those annoying tip blockages. The PP90 comes with an HEA spray tip, and HEA stands for High Efficiency Airless, and they've been given this name because they operate at a much lower pressure than conventional spray tips. The 350s I mentioned before have a maximum spray pressure of around 1600 psi, whereas the PP90 can go all the way up to 3000 psi, which is about the industry standard for a professional unit. HEA tips are designed to operate at a lower pressure, like the FFLP tips from Graco, but it's nice to know that the machine has a bit of extra power in reserve if you need it for a slightly thicker material. What this also means is if you were using a 350 and spraying at 1600 psi, if you then switched over to a PP90, it's then not going to be working anywhere near as hard to maintain that same pressure. So the spray tip it comes with is an HEA 517, so the 5 means we've got a 50-degree fan pattern, which is going to give us around a 10 to 12 inch pattern on the wall, and the 17 means we've got a hole through the centre of the tip, which is 17 1/1000ths of an inch. Now this is obviously pretty hard to visualise, but basically that's going to be your go-to tip for spraying larger areas like walls and ceilings. We can obviously supply all different kinds of spray tips for all different sorts of jobs, so just give us a call and we can advise what one's best for you. Wagner have also given this unit a great guarantee period, which amounts to 3 years plus another 2 if you register it within 4 weeks of it being delivered. I'll put a link in the description below where you can register it for those extra 2 years. However, please note that the guarantee is on the unit malfunctioning and does not cover units that are considered wear and tear, or if the unit's been damaged through misuse. Again, there's a link in the description below to the guarantee, so if you wanted to find out a bit more, you can check it out there. The PP90 is a simple and easy to use unit, and it's a great option if you're thinking about either getting into spraying for the first time or you've already got a basic machine and you're looking to upgrade. Also, when you're using a hopper, it gives you versatility to go from doing fine finish work, and then if you wanted to do walls and ceilings, you can switch back to the suction tube really easy. We're also a mainline Wagner distributor, so if in the future you want any spare parts or accessories, we can obviously help you out with that. We've also got full workshop facilities, so when the time comes to get it serviced, we can also take care of that for you as well. Well, I hope this video has been useful, and I'll put links in the description below to all the products and all the videos we've spoken about, so you can check them out there. If you've liked the video and found it helpful, then please hit the thumbs up icon, and if you wanted to find out more and get access to exclusive offers, then please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you can hit the notification bell so you get a notification when we upload a new video, that way you aren't going to miss out on any new offers or content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.